All right, gentlemen, what we got?
All right.
She had received a request, but she was waiting for funds.
Waiting for funds. I never got any notification that there were any funds due.
I've just got a copy of the email here.
Okay.
But
What date was that sent?
let's see here. It is 06/26 of 24.
No, that would have been last week or a long time ago.
Anyway,
Okay.
we have the total is going to be $25.50 for what she has here,
Okay.
which includes.
And are you sure this is mine?
This was actually from Freedom Press,
This is
but
Kansas.
she said you guys.
That's not my request.
But
You're
she
showing-
said you guys were asking for the same thing.
No.
Huh?
That might be, but that's not.
No, I asked for the sheriff's department policy. Here, let me show you what I asked for. Step over here and we'll just take a look. I brought them with me.
Okay. I'm not arguing with you guys.
No, you're okay.
I'm kind of in the middle
You're
area.
okay. I'm just trying to get what I want. So here's what I asked for. And I put down, under the Kansas Open Records Act, I hereby request a copy of the Elk County Sheriff Department Policy Manual.
Okay.
Okay, and then I've received only one, I didn't even receive a response to this. I called and spoke to the sheriff after sending a second email
Okay.
saying that I needed that policy manual. And the sheriff told me that it had been passed to the DA and it was waiting for review and all this. I'm talking about the Sheriff Department Policy Manual, the one that he is responsible for. And the DA has no oversight over the Sheriff's Department in Kansas. So what I'd like to see is the Sheriff's Department Policy Manual.
I will see if I can locate such.
All right.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
but she was, our office clerk was under the understanding that you guys wanted the same information that the Freedom Press was
Well,
wanting.
she's under that impression because she wasn't willing to listen
Right.
to us when we were trying to.
Well, guys, there's several different people, entities that answer the phone here, so I can't blame it on any one person. I don't know who you talk to.
no.
When
I'm
we
just
walked
saying,
in
like,
here,
yeah.
she shut down on us
There was no
immediately.
desire to hear what
She
we
didn't want to hear what we
So
asked.
for
She's
her to
making
assume
assumptions
that-
now. All I want to see is the policy manual. He'd like a Cora request,
Yeah.
and then I'd like to see the policy about requiring IDs. That's it.
And that'll be in with the sheriff policy. I'll see if I can find that for you.
Sounds good, thank
You have
you.
that
Not
core
gonna-
request. You have that core request.
I asked her for one, she's looking for one, so.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do this
All right.
every day, so I don't know
No, I
where stuff's
understand.
at. so.
And you know, I've got Dick watching here. Dick, do you want me to go ahead and pick up these records for you? I'll have him put it in the chat.
And we'll give you a receipt for the,
Okay.
for the.
Sounds
expense,
good.
If he wants it.
Okay.
Because this had been requested and she had it set up, she was just waiting for the funds and then she'd.
I think he had responded wanting to do something with that, but I'll let him tell me in the chat, and I'll just watch for it. But if you want to, I don't want to hold you.
Part of the reason why we wanted to speak to the sheriff is that as the FOIA officer, he didn't respond in the 3 days that he should. We'd like to talk to him about that.
And that's something you guys have every right to do, but I don't lie to anybody, he's not here today.
Yeah.
so.
Well, we'll visit with Carrie hopefully in a little bit after we get done here, maybe.
And it is, the policy on the courthouse is through the 13th Judicial District. It's been like 15 years ago, we had an office clerk that had a threat on her life. So the head judge of the 13th Judicial District out of Butler County is the one who established the security measures that are on the courthouse.
Okay. Well, I
So-
do want to let you know that in Kansas, the judge has the purview over the actual courtrooms, not the common hallways and the public spaces inside. I'm not expecting to argue that out with you, but I can tell you that it's been argued in the 7th District, and we've gotten the courthouse opened up. And the 7th
that's-
District is Lawrence, which is a lot more,
More traffic comes
right, a
through.
lot more traffic. And so for the fact that I can tell you for sure that in the Kansas courts, the only purview that the judge has to close us out is the actual courtrooms.
And there again, I know nothing about that stuff.
It's not to
That's
argue
just-
with you, but we'll take that up with them.
Yeah, and I just follow the rules that I'm given.
Understood.
So-
We're going to hopefully try to get those rules adjusted so you don't get in trouble.
We'll see what we're going. I'll try to get you guys documents you want. I won't promise
Okay.
because, like I say, I don't know where they're at.
All right.
I'm sure they have them somewhere, but I'm not clerical.
A core request should be something that you could just print off.
Yeah, we'll find one.
So,
I had asked the clerk chief looking for that while I brought this out here. But if the gentleman wants this, we will have it for him.
okay.
If
Yeah,
not,
it's interesting though that I also requested a core request form from. I'm assuming you're saying the person in there. that it
our
takes-
dispatcher wouldn't know where they were.
It takes you to go in and say that you need it. I mean, I asked her
Yeah.
specifically what I'm asking you.
Well,
right now.
she's going to ask the same person I asked.
But she just blew me off and acted really rude. And it took you to go in there and ask for it for her to do her job. I just asked her for a call request. It's no big
Gentlemen,
deal.
like I said, I'm just a deputy. I don't control what they do or don't do.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I can't speak for anyone else.
I'm just saying it shouldn't take me to tell you to go do it when I asked her already. I asked her very simply for the same thing that you asked her for, and
Let's
got
do
met
this.
with nothing.
Let's do this. Do you guys have a personnel complaint form?
I believe we do.
We would like to have one of those as well.
Actually, I think I know where that is at.
Okay.
And her name, because we're going to be doing the request. We need, or the complaint. We need to know what her name is,
Right.
and also the jailer in back as well. He slammed the door, he's asking the same question. Slammed the door. The jailer in the back.
Yeah, again, I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't there to see it. I mean, it's,
I'll bring up the
Forms would be
video,
good.
but yeah, I'll bring up the video. Maybe you can identify.
you want the open records request form, and what was the other one?
Sheriff Department policy manual, which should have the policy about the IDs,
Yes, I'm sure it does.
and then a couple complaint forms. And then I think we'll be good.
All right, I'll see what I can
The
do.
name of the lady in front.
Yeah, we'll need the names of the people that we need to file the complaints.
And did you guys give her your names when you came in?
No, sir, we're not required to.
Well, I'm not 100% sure on that. I've been studying that a little bit, and I've got mixed emotions on what we do and don't have the right to do. That's
We
what's
have to identify ourselves to access you guys. Is that what you're saying?
No, sir, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm not 100% familiar with the statute. Kansas is a stop and ID state, as is Missouri.
If I've
We're
broken
not
a law.
Yeah, if you, well,
Yeah, we're not. We haven't.
But I'm not familiar, like I say, I've been studying that to try to get a better understanding of it, so I haven't really reached 100%
It's interesting how that
conclusion.
works. 'Cause essentially, we're stopping you guys right now, and you're refusing to identify yourselves.
Did
Isn't
you,
that
are you
interesting?
CPOS certified?
Yes, sir.
You are CPOS certified?
Yes, sir.
I would encourage you to get in contact with Michelle Meyer up there, the general counsel at CPOST, and visit with her about these kind of things, because you guys are really running the risk of some serious issues.
And I will do that.
Okay.
And I will try to get you the documents you're wanting. I
Okay. We're
can't
patient.
promise. I'll see what I can come up with.
We're patient, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
But this,
Do they pay for it?
they don't want these.
Huh?
They don't want these.
Well, what the fuck do they want?
They want a core request form.